morning, back on the road again. Had a quick room stop, grabbed some more gear because heading to Train Street. So I didn't want to miss out on a couple of cool shots because I was being lazy and didn't want to carry stuff around. So that's where we're headed now, Train Street. We're not going to see any trains because there's only nighttime trains on a weekday. And today is Friday, so we're just going to check out the street, maybe have a beverage and a snack at a coffee shop there. Let's go. Train Street egg coffee. This is my very first egg coffee I'm ever going to try. You've had one before. How does this look compared to the one you've had, JC?
Very similar, except mine had a thinner layer on top. This is a very thick layer.
Should we try the cream mix before mixing it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's so thick. Thick like custard. Kind of sweet with a somewhat savoury background as well. It's hard to describe, but such a creamy texture. All right, let's try and mix it. Oh, it doesn't like mixing, does it?
I think you've got to drink the coffee through the cream. It's sort of like a Irish coffee.
All right, now it's starting to mix. Oh yeah, now it's starting to get that dark coffee colour through there.
Go full sip now.
Very strong coffee flavour. Still got heaps of that creamy, rich texture. It's actually delicious. I was expecting, because the coffee looked really, really dark down inside there, but mixed with that thick bit of egg, I thought that was going to be a really weak coffee flavour, but that's actually quite strong coffee flavour still through. Oh yeah, that is delicious. Do you remember what the price was here?
50.
Yeah, so for the key tourist spot, I guess you'd say, Train Street in Hanoi, that's not too bad a price. Certainly not the highest. I could definitely enjoy a whole bunch of them, for sure.
As you can see, we've made it to the world famous Train Street in Hanoi. So this is basically just a stretch of train tracks you have to navigate over. Luckily I'm wearing hiking boots with cafes and houses lined up on either end all the way across. There's a train schedule every day where people have to quickly move aside in their seats while they're having coffee to allow the train to come through. I took a photo of that earlier. I might put the times up on the screen on the video here of how often. Now I believe we've got a train coming through in about half an hour, so what we're going to try and do now is find another little coffee spot, sit down and set up some cameras so that we can get a good shot of a train coming through.
Not that I like pink, but I reckon that's a pretty good spot.
I'm happy with either one.
Go the pink.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna get fancy?
Yeah, plenty of spots.
Let's get fancy.
Hook the camera.
Jeez. So we've just found a nice little spot to set up for a drink. I've got my mango smoothie. Dallas has his coconut. And I think we're in a prime little spot here to get some really good footage when the train comes. We've got about 10 minutes to go and everyone is starting to line up. Oh, the ladies are coming through and they're putting down all the tables. So let's get ready for that. How close? Yeah?
The train.
The train is there. Wow.
And I moved table.
So very shortly the train will be arriving. All the shop owners now across the whole line have either pulled their tables and chairs in or folded them down and put them on the ground just under where the train's been hit. So we got told that the line is about here, where that sort of lip is. So it should be very interesting to see this. Just setting up the cameras for some good angles and some good frame rates so we can slow it down a little bit when they come through. It always feels like there's this excitement in the air, like all the people here, or most of the people here are seeing it for the first time, just like us. Everyone's just got this real look of anticipation on their face. Alrighty, countdown officially on now, down to 1 minute to go. Camera set up, ready to go. Let's wait and see. That was a nice surprise. We actually got to see a train come through.
Yeah, I looked online and it said it was only going to be at night time on a weekday. And on weekends there's a whole bunch of them during the day. So we actually got to see one just then. You saw those clips, you know, they come goddamn close. It's a pretty damn fast train too.
Yeah, I thought it would slow down at least, like quite a slow pace coming through past all these people and all these buildings, but nope.
It was trucking.
Yep. But basically, I think as soon as that train went, everyone just sort of paid their bill.
Everyone cleared out real quick.
Cleared out, yeah. So I know I said I'd put that train schedule on screen before. I'll put it up again now, what the train schedule it is for the day. I'm not 100% sure if that's weekdays or weekends or every day, but I'll put it up for you there.
Don't trust what you see online because it was completely wrong, the one I read.
Yeah. So this one that we caught was the 3:30. Now this is hours before and hours after a bulk of the other train schedules. So it actually worked out really well. There was a big break in between, I think the mornings to this 3:30 one, and then between this 3:30 to the 7 o'clock one. So it's actually really nice. There's plenty of time to stand around, take photos if you want to do some Instagram shots down the train tracks or anything. And we actually we're able to check out a couple of different cafes, which is nice. Prices aren't great, but considering where we are, and it's a huge tourist spot, it's actually quite reasonable. Anyway, we're going to keep the adventure going today, see what else we can see what else we can achieve.
Wow.
I don't know.
When are you going to find something else to do around town, so
yes.
Let's go. A quick detour, team. On the way from leaving Train Street, heading back to grab the drone, we saw this Bia Hơi place. It's it's an outdoor restaurant, like a very local style place. Not a really touristy thing, it's where all the locals come. But very prominent signage, like huge signs all around the building and lots of umbrellas saying Bia Hơi. So we thought we'd definitely have to stop there for a beverage. We had a quick snack, got some French fries as well. But check this place out. Bia Hơi, if you want to know, I didn't say that right, Bia Hơi. The price here is 12k. So we paid 10k last night. This is, and actually these are the proper glass cups. So the cheap one we got last night, which was 10k, it was in a small plastic cup. and the one they called big, which is the one I had, was 15k. So I guess you can say comparatively that this size cup is cheaper than the big one, we had last night. I just got a couple of clips of the dishes when they came out because the presentation is really good. But I thought about it, just quickly mention on that. Not only the presentation fantastic of this, it actually tastes delicious. It's a Bún Bò. This place is so convenient because it's literally across the road and like 10 metres down from the Airbnb we rented. You get a sort of side dish of sprouts. And I'm not sure what this stuff is. I think it might be some dried daikon. I don't know. And the really cool thing for the lime is, like, they always give you a lime to squeeze in there, but they give you this little strainer thing so you can catch the seeds. I've already done my lime, so there's no juice coming up. It's already in there, but it is delicious. Bún Bò, the broth, fantastic. It's different to, I've only had Bún Bò twice before. One was the Saigon food tour and once in Australia. And it tastes different to both.
I don't think you could rate the Australian one by comparison to being...
No, but it was meant to be Grandma's recipe.
Yeah.
That's why, passed down from generations. We've got a whole bunch of different meats in here. The menu did say there was some sausage and some pork sausage in there as well, but it's meant to be all beef, traditionally. There's obviously a couple of different versions of beef in there, good styles I should say.
We need that mic.
Anyway, just a quick clip. I'm not a food reviewer. Let's dig in.
Guys, so as you would have just seen on those last couple of clips, had a couple of sneaky drinks out on B Street just after dinner. Just a couple, nothing big. Got a big day of travel tomorrow and we had to come home to the Airbnb. So we had a whole big laundry load from the last 6 days that we had to take off the line and fold away and pack. So it's very late now. We're getting ready. As you can see, Dallas is stuck in a TikTok loop, a shorts loop, a shorts hole, and he seems to forget that there's copyright music in that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. And tomorrow is a big day. Cannot wait to show you back to Ninh Binh. See ya.